British gas owner Centrica has reopened its massive gas storage facility to boost UK supplies over the winter. The energy company said the site would allow cheaper gas to be saved for the colder months and reduce or stabilise costs would help for households. The move comes after Britain's energy regulator said homes could face power outages of up to 3 hours if gas supplies ran out. Centrica said Rough's reopening was not a silver bullet for energy security. But it added, it is a key part of a range of steps which can be taken to help the UK this winter. The war in Ukraine has sparked fears about the security of gas supplies across Europe after Russia squashed supplies. While the UK doesn't depend on Russia for gas, it gets most of it from the North Sea and Norway. There are concerns that supplies could run out as other countries scramble to secure alternative sources. Energy regulator Ofgem has said that due to the war, there is a possibility the UK could enter a gas supply emergency. EU countries plunged into a gas-buying frenzy over the summer that has almost 95% filled their storage tanks for the winter. However, Centrica said the UK has one of the lowest gas storage capacities in Europe at just 9 days. In comparison, Germany has a storage capacity of 89 days, France has 103 days and the Netherlands has a storage capacity of 123 days. Gas-fired power stations generate between 40% and 60% of UK electricity. National Grid has warned that UK homes could lose up to 3 hours at a time of electricity this winter if gas supplies become extremely tight, but said it was an unlikely scenario. The Rough gas field was mothballed in 2017 when the government refused to subsidise it. But talks between Minsters and Centrica about reopening took place in May, and significant technical upgrades were completed over the summer. Rough's reopening could help us weather a severe cold snap or handle spikes in demand. But as Centrica itself points out, it's not a silver bullet for energy security. The facility is an old porous rock gas field in the North Sea some 18 miles, 29 kilometres, off the coast of Easington, Yorkshire. It's a huge boulder spanning an area roughly the size of central London and sits about 1.7 miles below the seabed, a depth equivalent to 9 skyscrapers stacked on top of each other in the Shard, London. Gas can be pumped in when supplies are available and then taken out when it is needed. You can think of it like a giant battery that stores and releases energy to balance supply and demand. The UK is fundamentally lacking in storage space. Under normal circumstances, we export excess gas to continental Europe in the summer and buy back what we need in the winter. The current crisis has exposed the weakness of this system. If Europe faces shortages, we will likely suffer the consequences, not least higher prices. But Rough alone won't solve this problem, even at full capacity. Centrica said it could store up to 30 billion cubic feet of gas for UK homes and businesses in the coming colder months. The Rough plant is currently operating at approximately 20% of its previous capacity this winter. The reopening of the facility will increase the UK's gas storage capacity by 50%, Centrica said on Friday. Nathan Piper, head of oil and gas research at Investec, told the BBC that the Rough deposit would act in a similar way to reservoirs in ensuring water supplies. He said the move would allow the UK to take advantage of the current lower gas prices before temperatures drop and demand rises, which will make gas more expensive. It is not a solution to higher prices but provides incremental security of supply, he said. Even with Rough we still only store 2% of our annual gas demand, compared to over 25% on average in Europe. British natural gas is trading at around 218 pence per spar on Friday, after falling steadily from a peak of 640 pence per spar in late August. Centrica Chief Executive Chris O'Shea said the Rough field could help the UK's energy system in the short term by storing natural gas when there is a surplus and producing this gas when the country needs it during cold snaps and peak demand. Our long-term aim remains to turn the Rough field into the world's biggest methane and hydrogen storage facility, bolstering the UK's energy security, delivering a net-zero electricity system by 2035, he added.